Goss.ie are joined today by one of the best rugby players in the world, Dan Carter. Dan, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you, good to be here.
Well, you are here for Foróige and you're launching some very exciting awards, so can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so last year I did a video for the Foróige Awards, still trying to work out how to pronounce that, but it's not easy. So, and create a bit of attention. So Aldi, one of the principal partners behind Foróige, got me over here to Dublin to help launch this year's Youth Citizenship Awards, and it's amazing to learn about Foróige and the impact that they have in the local communities here in Dublin. So yeah, it's nice to be back.
Now you're going to spend a few days in Dublin, are you? Will you meet up with Brian or any of the lads for a pint?
Seriously, I'm only here for 24 hours. I wish I could be here for longer. So literally flying in, sort of helping Aldi with this promotion and then flying out. So there's plenty of people I'd love to catch up with, but I might have to come back for a bit more of a social visit another time.
You come back for St. Patrick's Day next week?
Is that next week already? Man, that's come around quick. That's dangerous. Obviously in the middle of my season so far, so I've got some pretty important games coming up, so I might have to pass on that. But I'll definitely be back to Ireland sometime soon.
Now you have obviously played against some of our great Irish players. Who is the person like you hated to meet the most on the pitch?
Oh, I don't know actually. Brian was right up there. He's such a dangerous player, so you had to be really cautious of him because he could turn a game around, and one big tackle or one amazing run. So I was quietly happy to see him retire and not have to play against him again.
And what about Ronan O'Gara, who you're working with now?
Yeah, my defensive coach. Who would have thought? He's a top man. I'm really enjoying working alongside him. He's got this amazing passion and knowledge for the game, and he's bringing out the best of the players. So he's just extended his contract at Racing Métro. So I'm enjoying working alongside him, and there's plenty of banter between the two of us and our kicking stats.
And has he taken you on a night out?
No, he hasn't. He's got 5 children, so it's actually quite hard to get a night out of him. So yeah, maybe one sometime soon.
Of course, you are in the fashion capital of the world. Seen you doing a lot of work at Louis Vuitton. You have Yeezys on. Have you met Kanye? Because he's in Paris right now.
No, I haven't. No, but obviously a big fan of his shoe range, the Yeezys, and obviously got some great sponsors in Adidas who do the collaboration with Kanye to get me a couple of free pairs, which is always nice.
Now, speaking of shoes, our own Tommy Bowe, has a shoe range. Has he sent you any pairs?
He hasn't, but if he's watching this or listening to this, I'd love a pair.
Tommy, send him some shoes.
Please.
Now, of course, you are obviously here promoting an Irish, and Foróige is obviously Irish. Do you know any Irish phrases?
I don't, and I actually had to learn this one. I thought it was Foróige, and then I explained to Ronan, I'm going to Dublin to help Foróige. He's like, no. So he gave me a tutorial of how to say Foróige. Is that right?
Foróige, yeah.
It's so hard.
So do you know any Irish phrases at all? Like, do you know how to say hello, how are you?
All I know is thanks a million.
Gurmila Magat.
What's that one? I don't know that one.
Now, of course, speaking with more Irish stylish sports people, are you following our very own Conor McGregor?
What's he doing? Obviously, I know.
Are you UFC?
I know. He's what?
Are you a UFC fighter?
Yeah, of course I do. He's an absolute. It's going to be a really interesting stage of his career. So, obviously, that upset defeat in the weekend. I mean, he's done amazing things for us, so UFC, in such a short time. So, and the world's watching to see his next step and see how he bounces back from that disappointment. So I'm not a huge UFC fan, but it's hard not to know who he is and so what he's achieved.
Now, he's got like a really strong presence on social media. What do you think of his attitude when it comes to fighting, I suppose?
What I absolutely loved is you wouldn't think of it. Is how humble he is in success and defeat, and I think that was shown after the weekend's fight. Obviously, with UFC and sports like that, there's a lot of hype and build up, and he plays that game extremely well, and he's not shy of any confidence, but there's still a humble side to him, which I really appreciate.
And I even heard you say this morning on the radio that you've kind of stopped looking at your own social media, your own Facebook. It's making you a bit homesick.
Oh, it was throughout the cold winter days of Europe. Obviously doing 2 winters in a row with New Zealand winter last year, and then missing the New Zealand summer to do a European winter. So all my friends posting on Facebook pictures of them at the beach and enjoying the sunshine was pretty tough. But I'll be able to return that favour in a couple of months when it's summer here.
Well, you could return the favour today. I mean, the sun is shining in Ireland.
I know, I brought my wet weather jacket, my big winter jacket, beanie, scarf, and I don't even need it. It's a beautiful day out here. It's like this most days.
Well, thank you very much, Dan, for talking to Goss.ie. We hope you enjoy your time here.
Thank you.